The Great Barrier Reef, off the coast of Queensland in northeastern Australia, has long been touted as a diving and snorkeling mecca, which sees more than 2 million visitors each year. Made up of coral, marine invertebrates belonging to the Cnidaria, a phylum of organisms, they form large reefs stretching over 2,600 kilometers in length. These coral organisms produce calcium carbonate, which forms hard shell-like skeletons, providing food and shelter to over 1,500 different species of marine and fish life. The Great Barrier Reef is not only the largest coral reef in the world, but it is also the world's largest living structure, and it is under serious threat due to climate change. According to the IPCC, bleaching of coral due to increased water temperature, namely loss of symbionts and tissue, is a growing problem, killing off large areas of the reef. The acidification of the ocean is yet another threat highlighted by the IPCC, which will affect marine species from microscopic plankton to shellfish and coral reef builders. These marine species will undergo significant changes to their external shells as a result of their exposure to increasingly acidic water, thereby weakening their physical structures. Australia, namely Queensland, relies heavily on the tourism revenue that the Great Barrier Reef brings, thus preserving it is in the interest of the Australian people. Should these climate change issues progress, there won't be a reef for tourists to visit, resulting in significant economic impact on the region. Furthermore, erosion of the reef could potentially disturb food webs and fisheries in the broader area. According to the IPCC, the best chance for the survival of these vulnerable marine ecosystems, such as the Great Barrier Reef, is evolutionary adaptation coupled with human intervention. In terms of ocean acidification, evidence for differential resistance and evolutionary adaptation of some species exists, but it is likely limited by the CO2 concentrations and high temperatures reached, which means that we may lose whole species unless CO2 emissions are significantly reduced. The coral's inability to adapt to the warmer temperatures further exacerbates the impending crisis.